Hi there ladies and gentlemen and boys and girls, and welcome back to the Random Geek channel. So we're here now in 2020, a brand new year and a brand new decade. So what I've got planned is a lot of interesting things for you guys this year. And if you guys are new to the actual channel, welcome. And what I do is I review interesting budget gadgets and technology. So pretty much I find interesting products that you may not know that existed or you didn't know that you actually wanted. So that saying that though, my very first video of this year is curiously enough a product that came out about a year ago. So as you can see, I've got the Osmo Pocket. So I don't really promise to be the fastest reviewer out there. I don't get the latest actual tech, but what I do promise is to do the most super comprehensive reviews out there. So as always, I'm not actually sponsored by anyone. I do purchase these products out of my own pocket, and being a person of a modest salary and an average disposable income, getting a brand new gadget is pretty much a treat for me. So like, I'm your average Joe. So maybe one day someone will send me some brand new tech to actually review, but who knows. So as you see, I've got the DJI Osmo Pocket. So this is something that I've been wanting to get for a while, and I managed to actually find it during the Black Friday sale. So I've had this for about 2 months now. I haven't had a chance to open it because it's been crazy busy at work, and no, I did not take a break during the actual festive season. Very, very sad. I had to work all the way through it. So most people would probably might have forgotten about this thing actually existed. It's been that long ago, and during that period in which it actually came out to recently right now, DJI has released the Osmo Action, which is their first stab at the action camera actual market, which was a very, very good first attempt. And they've released the Mavic Mini drone, which I'm very excited about, and hopefully I might be able to get my hands on one of those later on the actual track. So DJI products very rarely go on sale in Australia. So when I saw this was on sale during Black Friday for $100 less, I believe, I snagged it straight away because I've always wanted to actually have one. So in terms of the reviews, there's plenty of reviews out there, and in terms of the initial reviews, it was a solid effort in this case. There were issues with audio and auto focusing, but I do believe that most of those have been corrected. So my advice, especially if you're going with a first generation device, either don't be a adopter, or if you are going to go down the actual first generation actual path, is pretty much wait for a couple of months for firmware updates and then to sort out the little bugs. So I believe that most of the actual complaints with you during the actual launch have been sorted out. So thumbs up for me. Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to open this up. So I've got my little knife here. So I really should get a fancy little knife. All the amazing actual reviewers have fancy knives, but I'm afraid of knives and I don't really open things very well. So I'm gonna find a little seam, and hopefully I don't cut myself. I'm not sure exactly how this opens actually. I'm gonna ruin the box, but it wouldn't be a random geek video if I did not stuff it up. Okay, so what we're going to do is remove the plastic film. So I've never actually, I don't know what's actually in the box, so this is going to be a new thing for me. I haven't actually watched any unboxing videos at all, so I don't know what's in there. Hopefully it's a bit better than GoPro products, which you only get the camera and you're going to buy all the accessories. And do you know that you have to buy a lot of the accessories on here, but hopefully you get more than just a charging cable or something like that. So one of the reasons why I got this is I wanted a replacement camera pretty much because sometimes you don't want to carry along a big gigantic actual camera. You don't want to have it like a massive gimbal. Sometimes it's a bit inappropriate, especially when you're traveling. You don't want to be that dude running around with an actual camera. So for this one, you could be a bit discreet. It's compact and small. One thing that I was really interested in this one was the 3-axis gimbal, because as much as I like GoPro's Hyper Smooth and DJI's Rocksteady and all the other forms of electronic image stabilization, nothing beats mechanical gimbal stabilization. As a person who flies a lot of aerial drones, I stand by that actual statement. Nothing beats an actual gimbal. So this kind of falls in between the action camera and the larger cameras. So your standalone digital cameras. So things like your mainstay TSLRs. So it kind of falls in a separate genre by itself. And the one thing is also the DJI has Hasselblad, so nice actual sensors. So what we're going to do is we're going to open it up. See, I'm ranting. So it opens up the actual front. So on the actual back, so what you've got is just pretty much just writing. So what it is, I did notice that it's got a 2-year warranty, which is fantastic. So if you have any issues, and one of the reasons why I did buy it locally is I want that local actual warranty on site. If you ever had an issue with it, I can bring it back. Obviously, you've got your Google and App Store. That's for the actual app, but you actually link with it, so you can use its smart features and a lot of stuff for Apple support. But I'm going to use it with an Android phone anyway. So we're going to pull it apart. So put that aside. And I'm assuming this is the camera. Ooh. Okay. So, okay, I'm gonna be careful this time. Unlike my speaker unboxing video, I did miss some things. There's just a little foam insert just to protect it. That's completely empty, so we're gonna put that aside. Okay, so let's go into the box and see what's in there. Okay. Okay, so we got a lanyard. So that's a good idea, especially when you're traveling. You don't want to be dropping this or losing this around, especially how light it is. You'll be swinging this around. Bit damage there. So the thing about this camera, obviously it's got a gimbal. It's not going to be as sturdy as your action cameras. So I'm assuming these are the 2 connectors. So I've seen you got one for your DJI phone and one for USB Type-C devices. So that's a little attachment. So that's the USB Type-C one. So they've got a proprietary connectors. Don't know why all these companies, you know, they're trying to make money, but seriously, try to be more user-friendly in the future, especially when everything's gone to USB Type-C. Yes, I am waiting for Apple to move over to the USB-C. Maybe we'll see that with this year's iPhone. So this is Lightning. Yeah, they should really move on. This is anything but Lightning, and they have it on their laptops and everything, but I kind of wish that they moved along. So your standard charging cable, so another USB Type-C cable to add to my collection. So hopefully this is just a standard USB Type-C cable, so I'm going to use whatever cable. Hopefully it's not a proprietary locked cable, because that would be really annoying. Okay, so with the camera itself, if I want to move that apart, we're going to chuck this. Yes, silicon. Do not eat that, guys. That's poisonous. We're going to check that side. So we got our manuals. So obviously that's a quick start guide or safety or whatever. In languages that I don't really care about. So this is just the manual. So I'm assuming one's a quick start guide, which is this one here. Or go through that later, probably just a bit of light reading before bed. Let's check the other side. And obviously this is your safety guidelines, which no one really reads, but nice to have it there. Okay, the main event. So, oh my god, it is really tiny. I was not expecting it to be this small. It's about the same size as, you know, the Snickers bar, really. I don't really like Snickers, but that's beside the point. Okay. Ooh. Oh, nice. So it actually comes with the actual... it comes with a carry case. Okay, that's nice. So technically I can throw that in my pocket straight on the go and use that. I don't have to buy a separate case. That's nice. Okay. Careful, careful. That's really nice. Ooh, nice. Okay. So a lot smaller than I expected. You can feel the actual gimbal there. It's a bit weightier than I actually expected, actually. It is. That's aluminium. And obviously that's the sensor there. Very similar to the sensors that they have on their drones, which is probably what they actually got it from. So, but it'd be great for music. But this one, this does 4K. I think it does up to 60 frames a second, and you got HDR. So rather than actually carrying like a giant camera with an actual gimbal, or just slip this around, especially if you're busy running around chasing kids or whatever, or you want to be or ninja while filming. It'd be great. And yeah, I might get some better video footage for my GoPro, which is getting a bit long and tooth really. So once you peeled it off here, so I'm assuming that's where the connector is, so you should be able to open it up or slide across. There we go. Slide it across and you connect that to your phone. I've actually bought the actual phone mount already, so I'm going to mount the actual phone and then I'm going to slide the actual adapter on. And obviously when you actually use that, you get to use all the smart functions on the app, and you get some of the editing programs that DJI have loaded, just to make it easier for people who really don't want to edit. Okay, so we slide them off. So micro USB card slot there. So obviously if you're shooting 4K, you are going to need a lot faster memory card, so make sure that you got either a U3 high-speed card, so it's something at least above at least 30 megabytes a second, especially when shooting 4K 60. So that's going to be a super high bitrate there. Assuming that's record button. That might be the main. Not a lot of buttons on here. I will be buying the attachment wheel to be using that on. Makes it a bit more friendly. The actual screen is actually touch screen as well. So then you can I'll just move that off, and that would free the actual gimbal. So obviously the biggest complaint with this one was there was no 3.5mm audio jack, so you couldn't use your standalone mics, and you had to buy an adapter. I did have an adapter on order, but it did get lost in the mail. So I'll get the camera to focus on it. Lost in the mail, so I'm gonna have to reorder one of those because I want to use my proper studio mics and my Rode mics with it, and it's not going to work because obviously the biggest complaint with this one was the audio was a bit lacking. I do believe that there was a bit of improvement there, but nothing beats having a proper like audio mic. So if you're using a shotgun or a condenser, it would work pretty well. Also was the thing was non-removable batteries, so unlike your GoPros and your Osmo Action, you can't replace this battery, but currently it's supposed to get at least an hour to 100-minute charge per charge, so that should be plenty. also when I'm doing my riding videos, obviously the actual gimbal is going to be a lot better, and then you won't get those shaky videos anymore. But I've actually bought a accessory pack for it, so we'll see how this goes. I might do like a riding video, but I really like that it came with this. So I'm really excited to actually play around with this. So I'm gonna leave it at that. So that's my unboxing video. Hope you actually like that. Plenty of more videos about this item to come, because I'll be playing around with this. Hopefully I might get a couple of days, some days off, and I'll get to play around with it. I'll show you what it can do and what it can't do. Also, I believe the actual field of vision is quite narrow, so it's not going to replace your action cameras, because very normally can have a wider range of actual view. But I do have a lens kit coming along that it attaches onto this, and one of them is the ultra wide lens, so you get that cinematic look. Hopefully they've actually updated to 24 frames a second as well, so you get that cinematic look as well. But anyway, I'm excited about this. So I'll see you guys in the actual next video. So if you have a comment or question, pop it down the actual bottom. As always, give us a like, press the subscribe button, smash that notification bell, because plenty more on the way. Exciting new year, and plenty of videos to come. So yep, I'm liking this, and I'll see you guys next time. Random Geek out. Okay, and obviously the best part of having new tech is doing this.